Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're a fan of the Dallas Cowboys or just love explosive sports drama, you are in for a wild ride today. Because what just went down with Jerry Jones after the latest punishment announcement has everyone talking, and trust me, what he said will absolutely shock you. This isn't your usual press release or a calm owner's statement. No, this is Jerry Jones at his most fiery, his most passionate, and quite frankly, at his most unapologetically raw. So buckle up, hit that like button, subscribe, and get ready because today's Cowboys news is going to blow the roof off. You're not going to want to miss a second of this. Okay, so let me set the scene for you. The Dallas Cowboys, America's team, have always been surrounded by drama and high expectations. Jerry Jones, the iconic and sometimes controversial owner, has been the heart and souls of this franchise for decades. Whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny the man's passion and his protective stance over his team. But this time, things have escalated to a whole new level. Earlier this week, the NFL handed down a serious punishment that rocked the Cowboys organization to its core. This wasn't just your run-of-the-mill fine or a slap on the wrist. It was a significant suspension coupled with a hefty fine, and it was directed at one of the team's star players, someone who has been a key weapon in the Cowboys' arsenal. The league cited a breach of conduct rules and team protocols, which led to this unexpected and heavy-handed response. Now, here's where it gets interesting. This punishment was controversial from the get-go. Cowboys fans are notoriously loyal and fiercely protective of their own, but even more so, they look to Jerry Jones to be their champion in times like this. The announcement immediately sparked a firestorm of debate online. Some fans felt the punishment was deserved, calling for accountability and discipline within the team. Others saw it as an unfair targeting, a punishment that didn't fit the crime, and a move by the league to try and control the Cowboys by attacking their star player. Social media lit up with hashtags like #FreeOurStar and #JerryJonesFightsBack trending nationally within hours. But the real headline came when Jerry Jones himself broke his silence. Unlike most owners who issue carefully crafted, politically safe statements, Jerry's reaction was explosive and unfiltered. He didn't hold back. In a fiery press conference, his voice rising and his gestures sharp and animated, he blasted the league's decision. Jerry called it outrageous, completely unwarranted, and an attack on the very foundation of this franchise. He accused the NFL's leadership of being out of touch with the realities of the game and the players who risk everything on the field. And what he said next? It sent shockwaves throughout the sports world. Jerry stated, and I quote, "We built this team on loyalty and trust, not on arbitrary rules designed by folks sitting in ivory towers who don't understand the passion, the blood, sweat, and tears our players put in every single day. If this is what it takes to be punished, then maybe the league is losing its way." His tone was sharp and bitter, and you could feel the raw emotion behind every word. He didn't just stop at criticizing the punishment, he openly questioned the league's leadership, their motives, and even hinted at a potential legal battle to overturn the decision. The man who built the Cowboys empire was not going down quietly. The media reaction was immediate and intense. Sports networks, talk radio shows, and social media platforms exploded with commentary, analysis, and hot takes. Headlines ranged from Jerry Jones calls out NFL in epic rant to will the Cowboys owner start a war with the league? Even rival team fans were tuning in, some smirking at the chaos, others grudgingly admiring Jerry's boldness. Twitter was flooded with clips of his speech, gifs of his emphatic gestures, and thousands of fans sharing their opinions. Some applauded Jerry for standing up for his player and his team, calling him a true leader who won't back down. Others criticized him for being reckless, potentially putting the Cowboys in a difficult position with the league. But beyond the spectacle, this whole situation has serious implications for the Cowboys' locker room atmosphere. Reports from insiders indicate that morale has been shaken, but also that Jerry's fiery defense might be exactly what the team needs. The suspended player has reportedly expressed gratitude for Jerry's support, and teammates are rallying around the owner's words, ready to channel the frustration into on-field performance. Coaches are walking a tightrope, balancing league discipline with the owner's demands for unity and vengeance. It's a delicate situation, but one that could either make or break the team's season. Then there's the bigger picture. The NFL doesn't usually respond well to public challenges from owners. Jerry's outburst could trigger a league crackdown or, alternatively, spark behind-the-scenes negotiations to resolve the conflict quietly. There's also the question of how this affects the Cowboys' brand and fan engagement. For some fans, this is Jerry Jones at his classic best: passionate, protective, and defiant. For others, it raises concerns about potential distractions and whether the team can keep its eyes on the prize amid all this drama. Betting lines on upcoming games have already shifted, with odds makers factoring in the absence of the suspended player and the heightened emotional stakes. Division rivals like the Eagles and Giants are watching closely, sensing an opening. From an expert perspective, this kind of situation is a double-edged sword. Jerry's intensity and unwillingness to back down could galvanize the Cowboys, turning adversity into fuel for a comeback, but it also risks alienating league officials and complicating negotiations down the road. History shows that Jerry Jones is no stranger to controversy. Remember the bold moves during the Romo era or his public battles with the NFL over various issues. He's always been a figure who combines savvy business instincts with an unyielding, sometimes confrontational style. This moment feels like another chapter in that ongoing saga. As we watch this drama unfold, it's important to remember that at the heart of all this is the human element. Jerry Jones's words, however fiery, reflect a deep-rooted passion for the game and for his team. He's not just an owner, he's a man who has poured decades of his life into building the Cowboys into a global brand. His protective instincts kick in when he feels his team is being attacked unfairly. You might disagree with his approach or find it too confrontational, but you can't deny the emotion and authenticity behind it. It's a reminder that sports is not just about stats and plays. It's about loyalty, pride, and the very real relationships that define a team. So what happens next? Will Jerry Jones's threat to appeal force the NFL to reconsider? Will the suspended player return to the field sooner than expected, fueled by the owner's unwavering support? Or will this conflict deepen, leading to more punitive measures and ongoing turmoil? Only time will tell. But one thing is clear: the Cowboys and their fans are in for one heck of a ride. I want to hear from you. Are you Team Jerry, proud that he's standing up for his player and the franchise? Or do you think the league's punishment was justified and Jerry's reaction could do more harm than good? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, because this story is far from over, and your voice matters. If you enjoyed this deep dive, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more insider news, and don't forget to ring that notification bell so you never miss out when we break down the latest in Cowboys drama and NFL news.